One of the most powerful rules of life that can completely change your life forever is called the mirror principle. This amazing change doesn't come from a special trick or a plan that requires you to do something. This principle is all about the person you want to become. For example, if you want to be a millionaire, the truth is you need to become a millionaire on the inside first, before it can show up on the outside. If you don't, you will just keep jumping from one thing to another, thinking the problem is out there somewhere. So, the first lesson of this principle is if you don't change on the inside, nothing will change on the outside. This is the main idea of the mirror principle. If you master this, everything you touch will turn to gold. However, this means you have to face your own demons. You have to look at parts of yourself you may not like. If you are truly ready for a big change, this video is for you. In this video, I will also share with you an important exercise that I still do myself. So today, we are going to explore this principle and how it can actually change your life. Reality is a mirror. It reflects your relationship with yourself and with the world. Your inner world and your outer world are connected. What do I mean by that? Let's go back to the example of becoming a millionaire. If your relationship with money is, I am not good at making money, or I am not capable of having a lot of money, then the mirror of reality will say, oh, I see. That is what you believe. So be it. Here is more proof of why you can't make money. And then life will give you more situations that confirm your belief. So I want you to remember this important point. The outside world is just a reflection of your inside world. If we look at the world around us, it is clear that most people are lost in the busyness of the outside world. They are consumed by technology, social media, and the rush of daily life. Many of us have lost the connection to our inner wisdom, the core of who we are. So let's look at the 4 keys that will help you shape reality to match your desires. When people talk about the law of attraction, for example, they often say that reality is a mirror. What we try to do is change what we see in that mirror. The first key of the mirror principle is to understand that the mirror of reality reflects 2 things: your relationship with yourself and your relationship with the world around you. In other words, what you see in the mirror is a picture of how you see yourself and how you see the world. If you look at yourself and think, I am not good enough, the mirror will simply reflect that belief. I'm not good enough. I can't do this because I'm not good enough. And the mirror will answer, you're not good enough. Here is more proof of why you're not good enough. The reflection is based on the messages you send to the mirror. The mirror is like a loyal friend who always agrees with what you believe. So instead of trying to change the reflection directly, we must learn to change the image we are showing the mirror. This is like trying to influence someone. If you directly tell someone, don't do that, they are more likely to do it. But if you inspire them and explain the good reasons for not doing it, they are more likely to listen. So our goal is to influence our world indirectly. The mirror of reality just makes louder what you say. It will always reflect what you believe is true in your mind, both about who you are and how the world works. Please remember this. It is one of the most important keys. Now the question is, how can we change this? How can we break this pattern and choose what we want? You need to create your own identity and your own view of the world. Let me give you an example of how to create your identity. First, you need to get clear about what you want in the long term. For example, in 10 years, what does your life look like? What is an activity you see yourself doing every day? What do you have that makes life a continuous adventure? Then ask yourself, who am I being now? What kind of person am I? What are my characteristics and traits when I am achieving, having, and doing all these things? This is crucial. Next, think about your worldview. How do you see the world when you are living this reality? How do you see the world when you are experiencing all this? Take a moment to create powerful affirmations and bring them to life. First, create affirmations about your identity, how you see yourself. It could be something like, I am worthy. I am a magnet for abundance. I have the magic touch. Then create affirmations about your vision of the world. For example, the world is on my side. Everything happens at the right time for me. As you repeat these affirmations every day and make them a part of you, get ready to see an amazing change. The reality you see, the way you see the world, will start to change before your eyes. Even if what you want seems very difficult for you today, it doesn't mean you can't have it tomorrow. Everything takes time, practice, and patience. So respect your own timing. But don't let fear stop you from achieving amazing things. Make sure you take a moment to do this exercise. It has the power to completely change your life. Now let's move on to key number 2. What you need to understand is that the reflection we see in our physical world takes time to show up. Why? In our inner world, we can create an image instantly. Just close your eyes and imagine what you want. It happens right away. But in the physical world, things are slower. Matter is dense and can't break its own rules to make everything appear instantly. This brings us to the next key. You have to hold on to the belief you have created long enough for your desire to appear. What does this mean? It means you must stay faithful to the identity and worldview you have created until your goal shows up. Whatever you want to be, start by acting like the person who already is that. Ask yourself, how would that person act? And hold on to that identity for long enough. An interesting thing happens when people try this. They create a belief and an identity, expecting their goal to come true. But the result doesn't show up right away. So their mood starts to drop, and their belief gets weaker. Just when their mood is at its lowest point, their goal suddenly appears. However, when it appears, it starts to reflect their previous negative attitude. So what manifested starts to fall apart again, because it is simply reflecting how you were feeling. This creates a kind of wave, a cycle of ups and downs in your life. You can't avoid this cycle completely. The key is to always stay loyal to the identity and worldview you have created. This is the best way to make big, lasting changes in your life. Now let's move on to the next key, which I find very powerful and practice every day. What you need to understand is that the mirror of reality does not reflect the feeling of your thoughts, but their content. Let me explain. If you keep saying you are unhappy, and you complain, "I hate my dead-end job. I hate my boss. I hate my bills," the mirror doesn't reflect the hate. Instead, it reflects the specific content of your hate. For example, "I hate the bills." As a result, you get more bills. "I hate my job," and you get more situations that make you hate your job. This is exactly how it happens. The more you complain about what you don't have and what you don't want, the more it will show up in your life, giving you more reasons to confirm your beliefs. This is the main difference between a lack mindset and an abundance mindset. It is simply about seeing the glass as half full instead of half empty. The key to using this in your life is simple. Focus on what you want and what you already have. To make any change, you need to start focusing on what you already have right now. Everything you have, all the progress you've made, your family, the things you love. Just stop and think, what do I want? What would make my life an amazing adventure? How does that look? How does it feel? It can be a vague picture, as long as you are focused on what you want. When you do that, the gap between your current life and your desired life begins to close, because you start to push the boundaries of your comfort zone. So that is key number 3. Now, let's move on to key number 4. Last but not least, the mirror cycle. This will change everything forever, because if you learn how to use this cycle, you will no longer be so unsure of yourself. You will literally see reality changing before your eyes. It all starts with an observation. You look at your current situation, all the problems, the complaints, the bad things from the past. That's the present moment. When you look at the present moment and see bills to pay and a job you don't like, you observe this and use it to form your image or attitude. By image, I mean the internal thoughts and feelings you show to the mirror. When you form this image, the mirror has no choice but to reflect it. so it reflects and forms your reality based on that image. But what usually happens is that most people look at the reflection again and get stuck in this cycle. This is a trap that most people can't escape. They look at their reality, feel bad, which creates a bad image, which creates a worse reality. They think, this keeps happening again and again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Then they try different tricks and plans. They try a new business, and it might work for a little while and get them excited, but then they fall back into the old pattern. This is because there was no real change inside them, in their identity and worldview. So the way to fix this is to reverse the process. For most people, the cycle is observe est, create image to get reflection. This is the standard cycle. But if you want to become a true creator of your reality, you need to reverse this cycle. I say this because I lived this way for many years. But when I really understood this cycle, everything changed. To break the cycle, we first start with the image we want to create. We turn our backs on the current reflection. We stop looking at our current reality as the ultimate truth, because we realize that what is around us now was formed by decisions we made in the past. You need to realize this, or nothing will change. If I want to shape tomorrow, I have to consciously choose today. So we start with the image. We say, this is what I want. This is who I am. The mirror has no choice but to start reflecting it. Little by little, in small amounts, even small changes will happen. Slowly. So what do we do next? Instead of observing everything, we confirm the good things. We take a look in the mirror to see what is working. When we see the reflection, we think, oh, that's working. Look, that happened. If you want more confidence, over time you will notice people start to welcome you better. If you wanted to improve your work, you will notice things are getting better. Your whole world might seem like it's falling apart, but you only focus on the things you want to confirm, the things that match the new worldview and identity you have chosen to create. The idea is that you always keep doing this. The more you keep doing it, it will grow into something beyond anything you have ever imagined. If you start using these principles, your life will change completely. This is real. This is something I applied and it really worked, so I am passing it on to you. At the very beginning of my own journey, I thought this was nonsense. But when I saw the results, it was incredible. Things I wanted started to come to me, even beyond what I had imagined. As we dive into the depths of the mirror of reality, we discover an inner power that we often ignore. What we see around us is in fact an echo of our beliefs, our identity, and our worldview. But the secret of transformation is this. Instead of just watching reality, we must shape our destiny with the image of who we want to be and what we want to achieve. As we form this new image, the mirror of reality responds with small changes, slowly transforming itself. The mirror knows no limits. It only responds to what we offer it. Just like an alchemist who turns lead into gold, we can change our lives by adopting a mindset of abundance, focusing on what we have and what we want. In the end, our journey through the mirror of reality is a search for the truth within ourselves. It is a celebration of our ability to create, to innovate, and to rise above. I hope that this knowledge will be the light that guides you on your journey, helping you to create the reality of your dreams. Thank you for being on this journey with me. If this video resonated with you, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message. Don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts and experiences. Thanks again for watching and for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you soon.